Hello, 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 everyone. Lisa Zimmer here today. Hope everyone's having a great day. It is Monday, February 11th. And I'm excited to share all kinds of stuff with you. We're going to answer questions today live. So I'm going to be following along on my phone. So that's why I'm looking at my phone. I want to see what your questions are and try to answer them as best I can. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so today, no guest speakers today, just straight up answering your questions. I'm going to show you how I keep track of your questions on the Facebook group. I'm going to screen share today. I'm going to share with you just some general tips in between your questions. Welcome, welcome. All right, so if you are joining me live, you are joining me live on my Facebook group, Lisa Zimmer, Essential Oils Biz Tips. So what is that? That is about 26,000 people in doTERRA who are wanting to share and build doTERRA. And so you come here for free training. So I built my business. We recently went through my numbers and discovered what poor placements and poor structuring did for us. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my timeline and how we got to where we are today until you start posting your questions. So I am a doTERRA Blue Diamond. If you're re-watching this on a replay, we post it to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, please join Facebook and join my Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips, because we have tons of free documents, files, training tools in the Files tab in that Facebook group. And then we also sell tools. A lot of you are using the Zimmer system, our Zimmer Trifold. We are the only original doTERRA Trifold brochure approved through doTERRA, approved for compliance. And you can find those tools at lisazimmer.net/shop. And then we also teach a special make and take system that helps you become more duplicatable, helps you enroll more people. I wouldn't say that if I didn't have all your testimonies to validate it. And so how did I build doTERRA? I built doTERRA the old-fashioned way. I taught tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of 101 classes, to the point where no one wanted to come to our classes anymore because they were bored with it. They didn't want to bring friends back because they didn't want to hear the same old boring class again. And no one wanted to duplicate me, so I had to build the diamond with very few builders that were actually teaching classes because they were too hard and they weren't fun. And so we came up with a new system. It took us 6 weeks to hit Premier, 4 months to silver, 6 months to gold, about 15 months to platinum, and 20 or 21 months to diamond. Poor structuring caused it to take that long. I worked on doTERRA full time and came to doTERRA with a sphere of influence, a network from being in sales for 20 years, or I guess 15 years back then. Same with my husband. So we had a head start compared to the average person, and I chose to work on doTERRA full time. I ate, slept, and breathed doTERRA. And when I wasn't teaching classes, I was doing one-on-ones from the time I got up until the time my son went to bed. I saw the potential in doTERRA to be huge, not just the company, but for myself. And so I just dug in and did it. I could have, with better structuring tips, which we teach you now, hit diamond in 10 months, blue diamond at 2 years, but instead we're wobbly blue diamonds at 4.5 years due to poor structuring choices. All right, so that's why we teach you about structuring in here as well. I want to teach you how to use this group. Ani says, I can't believe anyone thought you were boring. Well, here's the scoop. So we weren't boring. My husband taught the classes. He's very charismatic, an excellent public speaker. I did all the one-on-ones and was very good at it. We were fabulous, but you don't want to be fabulous in doTERRA. You want to be normal and duplicatable. And so what happened was everyone sat in the classes and said, I can't do what your husband does. I'm not funny. I'm not entertaining. I'm not as charismatic. I can't handle what he does. He does it all off the top of his head. And then one-on-ones, I customized every single appointment. And I teach you now not to customize every single appointment. I teach you how to use the Trifold, do the 60-second enrollment. So every single person in front of you can duplicate you. Don't play doctor, don't customize. It's not duplicatable. They're going to get what they need once they get their own account, use their oils, and start digging in and learning for themselves. All right, I'm not seeing any questions yet. So I will just keep on going. All right, feel free to ask questions in the comments. All right, so a couple basic things I want to make sure everyone's doing. Be a product of the product. I'm always, I'll say shocked, but really I'm just completely mortified when people are building a doTERRA business, or they say that they're building a business, and there's so many main staple products that they don't even use yet, okay? You need very little training, very few tools to build a doTERRA business. You need passion for the product and what doTERRA does, changes people's lives, saved my life. And you need to have used the product so you can speak from the heart, right? Otherwise, you're a salesperson. Now, I don't have any negative connotations to salespeople, right? But you're not going to be a very good one if you don't use the product to be able to speak about it passionately. People are going to see right through if you say, oh, you should get the vitamin pack because this other lady says so. You should be saying, you should get the vitamin pack because it changed my life and it's going to change yours. And tell them why. People can see it on your face that you're speaking passionately about the product, that you're speaking honestly, that you're speaking truthfully. If you aren't a product of the product, if you don't have doTERRA sitting all over your house when people come over, they're going to know you're not a product of the product and you're just selling spoons today because you're bored, right? So be a product of the product. One of the best ways to get people's attention is to use it in front of people out in public. Make it a point to use products that are in the Top 10 kit, Aroma Touch kit, Natural Solutions kit. So when they say, oh, what are you using? Or Yarrow Palm, because Yarrow Palm rocks. What are you using? Oh, well, let me tell you about that. I'm using a lavender roller because, or a peppermint roller because, right? Natural segue into grabbing a trifold. So I'm watching for your questions. All right, so we went to a dinner. This is a business built on people and networking. If you're not talking to people and you're not networking, you won't have a business. So we went to, I'm an alum of Eureka College. Ronald Reagan went there. That's what we're famous for. And my husband's the mayor, so he gets invited to every special event. So we went to this special event and people were asking, oh, what do you do? Told them what I did. We have an essential oils business. We help change people's lives. We help make them feel better and improve their quality of life. Tell me what you got going on. Anything you have going on in your life that you would love a natural solution for? Boom. First two people I talked to, one of them wanted help with sensory issues for her son, and the other one wanted help with aches and discomforts. Won't go into detail. We'll keep this compliant, right? So what did I do? I had my purse on my arm. We hadn't even gotten to the room yet, right? Everybody was just standing in line for cocktails. I reached into my bag and I said, oh, let me give you my business card. Got an old picture on the front. I'm using up old ones, right? So what did I give them? They gave me their business cards, right? Because they're all in different businesses. Everybody's networking. They gave me their business card. I give them my business card. One of the ladies was in marketing and said, you're a freaking genius. She said, I'm not going to lose that business card, am I? I said, you're right. You're not going to lose it. You're going to call me next week and we're going to talk, right? So I have appointments now, right? I called them both. That was, I don't remember what night that was. Called them both a day or two later, have appointments with both of them. They're local, so they want to sit and chit chat and network and tell me about their business too. Never leave home without your trifold. Your trifold goes with you everywhere. Right. I want to answer some questions. Okay. All right. Don't ask me oils use questions because I'm going to teach you exactly how you are going to empower yourself and learn how to use your product, right? So be a product of the product, and also be a product of the product for building your business. What I mean by that is I teach every single person I enroll that I am not 1-800, Lisa, I have an oils question, right? So oils questions for my team go in my private group on Facebook, and we teach everyone to use their book and use their app. They don't need a testimonial from someone else because those materials are built on testimonials, right? If you have a problem with a product, you email product support@doterra.com. And if you have oils use questions, you type it into your phone. We call it Google, right? So Google, hey, I need oil for blah, 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 blah. So you type in Google essential oils for blah, 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 blah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Teach your members how easy it is. I help them for the first question or two, and then I train them, hey, you need to post that in, are you on Facebook? Yep, post that in the members group. They're not on Facebook, great. You need to walk them through how to use a book, help them get comfortable. I have my Oils Now What plus recipes. It's free in the files tab, and help empower them to learn how to do it themselves, right? All right, let's see here. Answer some questions. All right. Jennifer says she taught her first Trifold class on Saturday. Yay. So how do you teach a Trifold class? All you do, you read it. It's the most duplicatable thing on the planet. If you read that Trifold and they go home with it, they can turn around and enroll their own friends and family immediately after. How long do your classes now take to teach? 45 minutes start to finish. That includes make and take, an hour if I have a chatty Cathy. Melissa says it took her over 7 years to get on board with Lifelong Vitality Pack. Okay, it took me a year, I'm not gonna lie. And once I did and had amazing changes in my attitude, emotional health, physical health, no more napping, no more other things, respiratory support. I didn't need respiratory support. I was a lifelong asthmatic, severe allergies, sick all the time, eczema, anxiety, depression, IBS, chronic migraines. I'm now healthy, right? Once we transitioned to believing in the Lifelong Vitality Pack and understanding the power it had on our business, right? We help everyone get on Lifelong Vitality Pack. We had a workshop this Saturday. I'm not sure how many people were there. I haven't counted the sign-in sheet yet, but between 50 and 70 people were there. And I had everyone that wanted to share a Lifelong Vitality Pack testimonial stand up and share their testimonial. There were 3 or 4 amazing testimonials. And I then had everyone stand up who hadn't used the Lifelong Vitality Pack yet. And I had like 30 free samples of it. And there were probably only 10 to 12 people in the room who hadn't tried it yet and who weren't on it. And I gave them all a free 1-week sample. To learn how to do that, just type in hashtag LLV sample, or just type in LLV sample in the search bar here and it comes up. We give them 10 pills. Yes, it works, or I wouldn't do it. And they take one of each a day for the first 2 to 3 days, and then 2 of each after that until they're gone. And yes, it works, or again, we wouldn't do it. All right, Judy says, watch your Copaiba on YouTube. Where do you get all the info you shared? No telling, because I make a lot of videos, Judy. Experience, a book. So grab your books. All right. Trifold for stylist and nail tech. We launched those last week. Do you get both for the price, or do you choose the one you need? You get both. So we came out with a special deal for everyone last week. So we have professional trifolds. A regular trifold has been amazing. But what we want to help people do is feel empowered to present doTERRA to business professionals and start targeting business professionals. That's where you're going to build your business. You want to help everyone, but you're going to build your business bigger, faster, because professionals that already have a business know how to run a business. They already have clients and they have a targeted audience that they could talk to. So for example, what Amanda is talking about is we came out with a professional trifold for hair stylists, salons, etc., and nail pedicure, right? So now you feel empowered. Instead of just talking to your hairstylist, you feel confident because you're handing her a tool, the trifold for hair professionals, to talk about why she needs doTERRA for herself, but also why she needs it in her business and how she can supplement her income for her business, right? And you can leave it with her and it helps her enroll herself and helps her start doing the business. It's just that confidence booster for you, especially if you feel intimidated. So we have them for realtors, hair professional, nail professional, medical professional, covers every medical. Fitness covers yoga, anything fitness at all. And spas, any kind of spas. So nail and hair, you get both of them for $25. We're not selling them separately. Normally our trifolds are $20 a piece. You can also get our medical, spa, and fitness professional pack, all three of them for $45. So you save $15. Leah says your hair looks great. Thanks, I chopped it off. I'm gonna give you a free tip. Ready? All right, so here's how you cut long hair and get just a few layers. You ready? Okay, so I cut my hair yesterday and trimmed it. I trim my hair like all the time because I like smooth ends, and my hair grows so ridiculously fast with Lifelong Vitality Pack. Right, so I pulled it out in front here. I'm not sitting straight. Pulled it out in front here, cut it off. So that's how you get the nice straight smooth ends all the way across the bottom. And then free YouTube, ready? I learned this on YouTube. You bend over. You put a ponytail in the front of your hair like this. You get your hair all the way up, smoothed out. Then you put another ponytail right here and cut it off. Cut off what you want. Just cut it straight off. And you end up with layers on the top. There you go. Pre-YouTube video. I saw the YouTube on video, cut my own hair again yesterday. I cut my hair all the time. All right. This is a lot more than business tips here, I tell you. All right. Liza says, I have to tell you how excited everyone was at our cross-team training on Saturday for your trifolds and make and takes. Yay! I did a mock class. Brilliant, Liza. And they were blown away at how simple. That is all our business needs to be. Simple, simple, simple. Stop trying to learn cell membranes, sesquiterpenes, antiviral, antibacterial, frankincense, oregano, deep blue. Your audience doesn't care. They just want you to say, yeah, these will help take care of what you need, right? Don't have to learn any special language. And they can leave you. If you're saying anything in your first meeting or class with people that they can't walk away from you and turn around and repeat word for word what you just said, then one, you're either talking too much or you're not using the right words. You need to be using everyday language so they can turn around from you and they see their friend and their friend says, what's that you're using there? Right? Because anybody that enrolls with you, you're giving them a free roller so they can go back to work or sit with their friends and family, use it. And they're going to say, what is that you're using there? Oh my gosh, it's this doTERRA. Here's this trifold the oil lady gave me. It's so easy. Everyone should get a starter kit because it's a better price, a better deal, and it helps make over your whole bathroom cabinet naturally. Just pick one of these kits, whatever you're comfortable with. And it tells us right here how to help you get your own account with Sue-Ep. See how those were all words that they could repeat and use over and over and over? Simple, simple, simple. Pamela says, I have my first trifold phone call this afternoon with a person I met at a weekend retreat earlier this month. Don't know if I'll handle it effectively. So Pamela, you don't use the trifold on the phone call. You ready? Hey, Susie Q. So glad we get to talk. Great meeting you at the weekend retreat. Can't wait to help you with these oils. and you do the 60-second enrollment. Click on Unit or Announcements tab in this group and click on 60-second enrollment and memorize it. Are you ready? Here you go. Susie Q, so tell me what you got going on. You're making notes, you're writing down. Do you have trouble? You want to lead them. Do you have trouble with aches and discomforts, digestive? Use normal everyday language, right? I'm going to speak compliantly so we can post this on YouTube. Do you want help with aches and discomfort, hormonal support, digestive support, respiratory support, trouble sleeping? Tell me what you got going on, Susie Q. Writing, writing, writing. Well, Jimmy has this, and Bob has this, and I have this, and little Sarah has this. Oh, we can totally help with that. So the best way to start with your doTERRA is to get one of our starter kits, right? So it's going to have everything you need to help everybody in the family. It's going to help Jim with his blah, 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 Bob with his blah, 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 you with your blah, blah, blah. And you're repeating the problems back to them because you took notes. And Sarah with her blah, 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 right? Why is that so effective? You use their name. So you were listening. All people want to know is that they're being heard. And you wrote down their problems and you were paying attention, and you're going to help them, right? I guarantee you there is something in one of those starter kits that's going to help them all with something, okay? That's why we do that. That's why we don't customize, because if you customize and help them get one thing, right, that is for that, and if it does not work, that one thing doesn't work, you're done, you're over. You help them get a starter kit, they're going to get a better price. They're going to have a lot more things to choose from because they're going to have other things come up once they get their kit, and they're going to be able to use more and be like, wow, this was an amazing value. I'm so glad you helped me get that, right? Statistically, you have a better shot of things working for them if they have more oils to choose from. So help them get them the best price, okay? Awesome. We can help them with this. Best way to start is one of our starter kits. We have a couple sizes. Now, this is where you decide for your market what you're comfortable with. We have the small bottle kit for $150, the large bottle kit for $275. Which are you comfortable with? The bigger you go, the better the deal because the bigger the savings. What are you comfortable with? Right? That's my market. You might live in a market where you can say the small bottle kit is $275 and the big bottle kit's $550 and has everything to help make over your entire house naturally. You decide what your small and big is. People can decide between two. We've done it this way for years, right? And we almost always sell the Home Essentials kit in our market because we help them by telling them the bigger you go, the better the deal. It's 3 times the oils for less than twice the price. What are you comfortable with? And they pick one. They say, oh, I'm most comfortable with, let's go ahead and get the better deal, the bigger kit for $275. Sounds great. I'll go ahead and order that. It'll come to you in the next week. Let's set a time to chat and go over it. And you make an appointment in person at my house. I don't travel. They come to me, or we do it by the phone. What are you comfortable with? What's better for you? Awesome. Go ahead and give me your address, phone number, email. Read your credit card to me. It goes on debit or credit, whichever you're comfortable with. You see how whichever you're comfortable with is the greatest close on the planet. People can't say yes or no to it because you're asking them to make a choice, not say yes or no. You don't say, do you want to order, right? So let's go ahead and order that. Which are you comfortable with? And you're done. You can do all that in 60 seconds when I'm not explaining it to you. That's what you're going to do on the phone today, Pamela. You're not going to read the Trifold because she doesn't care. She just needs you to tell her what she needs to order to fix her problems. They're going to learn how to use the product, not in your first phone call, right? It's not your job to ramble on and babble on about products that they have no idea what you're even saying, right? What you just said to her on the phone, she can turn around and repeat to someone else. The lady on the phone said, the oil lady said, the best deal is one of these kits, right? So then when you're done on the phone with her, you're going to email her screenshot of the Trifold of the kits and say, hey, here's the kit you just got. And here's the information. And you're going to email her, I have my oils now what plus recipes, and confirm your appointment with her, right? They're going to learn all the other stuff when they get their goodie bag from you with your free $1 book in it. type goodie bag in the search bar and the Facebook group, you'll find it. All you got to do for this group to find anything at all is click on units, and it's all spelled out for you step by step, or announcements tab, and it's all spelled out step by step, right? She's going to get the rest when her oils come and she gets her doTERRA book. Your I Have My Oils Now What, you're going to tell her to download an app and what book to order, right? Because she needs a book that tells her how to use these oils. So you're going to give her a little $1 or $1.50, like A to Z Guide or True Wellness Essential Oils Simplified, so that she can flip through it and get the wheels turning on other things she can use these for, right? That's how she's going to learn. All right. How do you invite people to your make and take so they will come? Pretend you're having a birthday party. You post it and forget it on Facebook and expect people to show up? Nope. Pretend you're having a birthday party. Pretend you're having a baby shower. Pretend it's 1972 and you're having a party. How did you invite people back then? And then also do a Facebook event and invite people. Jenny says, I have super high blood pressure. I don't know what will really work to help other people with the same. Well, that's not your job. Your job is to tell them to get a book, get an app, look up blood pressure, and they do it. It's also on I Have My Oils Now What Plus recipes. So it's the biggest thing I want to teach people. Stop playing doctor. Not your job to play doctor. Your job is to present that we have this amazing product that's life-changing. My role is to help you get access to it for the best price and direct you to the best resources. Hope you see my question about your code. Kylie, where did you? Yeah, I already answered that, Judy. So a book, grab a book, right? So grab, I love the Oil Magic book, Essential Life book, Modern Essentials book, any book. You can also Google benefits of essential oil copaiba. You can also look at YouTube videos on doTERRA. Maria taught a make and take yesterday. Great turnout, 9 people. Yay! $160 in rollers. Now, do you understand why we do our make and takes? And yes, they are approved by compliance if you do it the way we teach you. But no enrollments. Ooh, bummer. We got to work on that. What would you suggest to do to follow up with the class attendees? The same way you follow up with every attendee, you call them. I have their drawing slips and also how to follow up with the host. It was her first class. Just like you always do, babe. You know how to do that. All right. So pick up the phone and call them. How'd you like that? How'd it go? Did you get a chance to use it? Right. So all that's in here. So type in follow up. Vendor follow-up, if it's a vendor, type in the search bar. So pick up the phone. All right, so let's say Susie Q came to class, took her rollers. First of all, at the class, when you're going from person to person to person and checking them out, you have the drawing slip. You have them fill out the enrollment form, whether they're enrolling or not, and collect their information, right? So you can contact them and let them know that you're going to follow up with them. And I believe it says right on the drawing slip what way they want you to follow up with them, right? Phone, email, text, and set an appointment. Hey, Susie Q. Oh, I'm not ready to get my own account today. Awesome, no problem. Let's set a time for me to chat with you. You're going to use these. Do you want me to call, text? Do you want me to call or text you? You can call. Awesome. How's Tuesday at 11? And we'll see how you're doing. Now they know they need to use their product by Tuesday at 11. So you need to be setting these things up, setting the groundwork, and setting your time to chat, right? And then you do the 60-second enrollment. Ask them questions, get them talking. They still don't want to. Say, tell me what's holding you back from changing your life with these products. I want to help you. How can I help you? All right. Remember, I showed you the Trifold at the training in New York City. I'm so happy you shared it. It's so easy to use. Not sure what that is. Purchased your docs currently at printers. Yay! Super excited to get going with the make and takes we've been using for 4 years, and now I'm finally ready. Awesome, Claire. You're going to love it. So Claire, be sure, if you're anybody that's new here, what you want to do is watch the videos at lisazimmer.net/videos, how to use the Trifold, how to teach a class and maintain control. You want to learn our 60-second enrollment script. A lot of times people are asking questions. They know the answer too. You guys are funny. All right. So I'm glad you're asking though, because one, that tells me you're forgetting to do it, even though you know these things, right? And two, it's going to help us with the new people, right? Because if people that have been doing this a while and know what they're supposed to be doing are still doubting and questioning themselves, then it's just a reminder that you need to do this. All right, question. Where did you get that wooden tool that you used to put the caps on the roller balls? aromatools.com. So, and it's called wooden roller tool or wooden tool. So what that is, at events, I have these, it's a little block of wood that rollers go in and a little arm that comes over to press the roller ball on. I use those at my make and take so that people don't knock over their rollers and make a mess and waste my oils. And people that have trouble with their hands, arthritis or fibromyalgia or pain, they don't have any trouble getting the roller on. Really, it's so they can not spill the oils. Get those on aromatools.com. Love the Trifold as a business card. I am going to start doing that, keeping them with me all the time now. Yes, yes, yes. What is your best tips to finding new people to invite to classes or one-on-ones? Well, first of all, I guarantee you haven't gone through your list. I don't care who you are or how long you've been doing this, of people that you already know. So sit down and Google memory jogger in Google, right? And jog your memory to the people that you already know. Start inviting, start calling, start emailing, start texting. Most people are going to say no or not respond. Don't worry about it. All you're doing is looking for the ones that say yes. I used your trifolds to teach a class. Oh, and also network, right? So I got 2 new contacts just by going to a dinner at the college, right? And we're talking very few people were at this event. Go out to eat, leave your trifold and a sample of something. I'm not a sampler, right? That's a perfect place to sample. Leave a trifold and a sample of something and put what it's for, right? So waitress, what do waitresses need? Waitresses got aches and you know what, right? So leave a little packet of deep blue with a little sticker on this. Hey, you look like what waitress or what server doesn't need help with sore feet, sore back? Put a little dab of this on, right? Write a little note on your trifold and tell them how to use it and leave your phone number. Call me if I can help you with more, right? You're meeting people everywhere you go. When I was in real estate, I had thousands of pens, these big jumbo pens. And every time I went out to eat, I left the pen. I got business from it every time. All right, what is the best way to create massive movement if you're close to ranking? The same thing you do every day, Leela or Layla, right? Do your business. Get on the phone, invite people for a one-on-one, invite them to class. Try to do the 60-second enrollment if they're opening the door for that on the phone. If they're showing interest on the phone, you better be 60-second enrollmenting them right then and there and not procrastinating for a one-on-one or a class, right? Because then you open up the opportunity for them to cancel. Why do I push this so hard about closing that deal? It's not about the deal. You cannot change their life if you don't get them enrolled in using the product, right? I don't care about deals. I don't care about commissions. I don't care about ranks. I am so passionate about changing people's life. If I don't close that deal for them, it's for them. I cannot change their life. If I can't change their life, what am I here for? Right? I want to change their life. You have a good idea of what to put your trifolds inside your purse so they don't get bent. So there's lots of posts about this in here. So I would love people to show pictures of how they store their trifolds. I took a folder and cut it down, and they're just in a folder. So my folder's all bent and yucky, but my trifolds are perfect. There's makeup cases. There's plastic document cases you can get. If you have something great, post a link for it for everybody. Happy Monday morning, Miss Wendy. Yep, Nancy uses what I use, a manila folder cut down. Jennifer says her class was great because her new builder was like, wow, I can totally do this, right? That's why when you're teaching and one-on-oneing, you don't go rogue off the top of your head, because the person then sitting in front of you can't duplicate you, and they're not going to have that trigger moment of, well, I can do what she did. Their first thought is, well, I can't do what you do. So for the first 2 years, that's what we did. We totally did it wrong. We wanted to be amazing and rock their world, right? So what happened when they had someone say, hey, I want to hear about those oils, they'd be like, hey, Lisa, I'm bringing someone over for you to help because I can't do what you do. So I kept having to do all the work for 2 years, right? Don't do it that way. Pamela says, if I sign this person up that I'm talking to today, which Lisa Zimmer groups can I send her to as a new user? First of all, you want to start working on what are your groups, right? And you can add her until you feel comfortable with that. See if you have an upline that has an oil use group. If you don't, and you aren't ready to maintain one yourself, you can use mine. And for a user, that would be Yay Oils Public Education. So I'm going to screen share for you here so you all can find that. All right, let's see here. Yay Oils Public Education. Okay, so this group is for anyone and everyone. Not in doTERRA, in doTERRA, already has an account with you, doesn't have an account with you. Just know if you send prospects here, it's your job to keep an eye on them. We are very careful about how we word things and do not try to sign up people here that do not belong to me. So my posts are very clear, right? The pinned post at the top of Yay Oils Public Education tells people get your own account and save. Get with the person that invited you here. And I say that in every single video, okay? And then they can watch my videos, they can learn, they can participate. I do giveaways. There's 10,000 people in here, right? So statistically, the likelihood of someone winning a giveaway isn't huge, but I do give you giveaways every week, whether they're on our team, not on our team, and I do specific team giveaways. So you can learn all kinds of stuff. And if you don't have your own public education page for your members and your prospects yet, you can use mine, Yay Oils Public Education. But again, if they're watching my videos and watching my posts, you need to make sure that when you add people, that they're either already enrolled with you and that you communicate to them that they should be contacting you for questions, and you should be working on creating your own Facebook group to support your members, okay? Your prospects come on here and learn and then reach out to me to enroll them. I always ask who they're working with, but sometimes they might not say, and I don't want to accidentally enroll your people. So make sure it's your job. There's no dibs in doTERRA. It's your job to communicate clearly, hey, I added you to this group to learn more. Make sure you get back with me because I have some special things for you and I can help you get a better price, right? That's how you make sure and communicate clearly so people don't go on Amazon and order once they learn something, etc. Right? Makes sense? All right, so you can totally do that until you're ready, but work on getting your own Facebook group, Pamela, going. All right, Joyce says, do you have a make and take for real estate? I saw the Trifold. I have a meeting at a real estate office with agents. Suggestions. So every single time, every single day, you can do the top 10 essentials make and take, right? It covers everyday things for everyday people. And then you can also mention the products that are in their Trifold. You can teach that class, teach the Trifold, the regular or the realtor, whatever you have, and then do the essentials. Quick note, Google Home and Alexa gives you all. Oh yeah, Google and Alexa also give you doTERRA info. All right, if you had 9 plus. Already answered that. Is there a LLV trifold? We don't need to create an LLV trifold because doTERRA already has one. You can get that on doTERRA.com. You can get a lifelong vitality pack booklet for like $1. Bonnie asks, every time I say ALEXA, mine comes on because it's right next to me. So, but you can ask ALEXA what oils to use. Do you have a goodie bag print up that you slip in there? Yep, it's in the files tab. So when I give out a goodie bag, and you can just go to units or announcements tab, look for goodie bag, click on it, learn what the goodie bag is. You give every single person you enroll a goodie bag. There's a card in there that tells them what's in it, and you can check off which things you included. And that is in the files tab of this group, and you can edit it. I'm wanting to make a small one with a picture and label so they know what the gum is, the drops, etc. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Yep, just open our PDF. I don't know if it's a PDF or a JPEG in the Files tab for your goodie bag, and edit it. Will you do a vet handout, please? Yes, so for right now, right, we have multiple professional trifolds being done. It'll be a while before they get done because we are running WWZD training course this month, and it's going amazing, gangbusters. People are already having huge successes and transformations in their business. And we did decide that we're going to open it back up and allow people to join it, and we're going to keep it open. I won't teach another WWZD until May at the earliest. And so you want to get in there if you can. That has me busy right now, and I want to give it my undivided attention. So we won't have any new trifolds coming out for a little bit yet, because then we're off to leadership and spring break in March. So vet, you can use medical professionals, Jenny, for vets, and then slip your pet protocol make and take in there. Can you tell us the difference between if someone should get a business account or a wholesale or WA? Or is that question better to call doTERRA? All right, so a wholesale account, I think you're saying wholesale customer, right? So you have 3 ways you can get your account with doTERRA. A wholesale customer, that's not for you to decide, Wendy, that's for you to ask them. Do you want to be a wholesale customer? Or do you want a wellness advocate account where you have the opportunity to share doTERRA, help others get their own account, or refer them to me and earn some income and earn money back for your oils? So that's wholesale versus wellness advocate. I never sign anyone up with a business account ever. I only sign them up as wellness advocates because otherwise they can't build. So a business account is something completely different. You're only going to, unless you're enrolling a grocery store who's going to do gigantic amounts of retail, which you want to teach people not to do that, right? You want to teach them how to set up enrollment systems. You're only going to be enrolling people as wholesale customer or wellness advocate. And the difference is one shares and adds people to their business and one doesn't. Hints on how to get locations for classes that are free. Pick up the telephone and call. Like my church, when they question about whether we get income from the class. So you can say, I have 2 classes. I have an income producing class and I have an education only class. I would like to teach an education only class. And you can search in the search bar here, education only classes. We teach them all the time. If we contact a place and they say, well, you can't sell anything, I say education only classes. You read the trifold, you leave the trifold with them, you announce in class, this is an education only class, we can't sell anything. So if you'd like to chat more with us about that, please give us a call, right? We enrolled probably 50 people in the first 2 years doing those at our local library, education only classes, and setting appointments and to chat with them on their own time and our own time away from that property. I did not buy special scissors. As everybody loves, is wanting to know about the haircut. I did not buy special scissors. I got just goody hair scissors at CVS. Heather's favorite tip ever is speak English, not doTERRA. Absolutely. I've been saying that for 4 years. Chelsea did a Valentine event at a local furniture shop, and it was great. It was towards aphrodisiac essential oils. But what makes me happy, I was able to give out many trifolds. Yay! We call that planting seeds, right? There's so many ways to plant seeds in your business that aren't going to be instant enrollment, right? You need all kinds of seeds being planted. You're going to do stuff where it's instant enrollment. You're going to do stuff where you might not get the enrollment for a year or two. You're going to give someone a trifold who's never going to enroll with you. But guess what? They might hand that to someone else. Lori says she used some frankincense earlier in the day, walked into the library, and ended up using the trifold to do a 60-second enrollment. That's how you do it, right? Take advantage of every opportunity. You meet people everywhere you go. You should be 60-second enrollmenting them all. The worst that can happen is they say, well, no, I'm not ready for that yet. You say, great. You want to set a time to sit down and chat, or you want to come into my class? Lou says, are we able to upload our pic and add our personal info on the trifold? Yep. So I want to show you guys all how to use this Facebook group, because as you know, with my strengths, strategizing, achiever, all those, I've thought of everything. All right. This is the group you're in right now, Lisa Zimmer, Essential Oils Biz Tips. First of all, always read my cover photos, right? Because to eliminate many questions, I give you tips right here. We help you here make your biz simple and duplicatable. Got a question? Comment on bit.ly biz tips questions, right? So type that in to your URL, and it takes you to the questions post. Zimmer tools are available at lisazimmer.net/shop. Zimmer tools videos, there's a ton in here. But if you're overwhelmed in here, go to lisazimmer.net/videos, and it gives you the basics that you need to know. Trifold tips, type in bit.ly Zimmer Trifold in your URL, and it pulls you up to the post for bit.ly Zimmer Trifold. 60-second enrollment, bit.ly 60-second script. Trouble printing images, that's your Mac, Apple operating system, not our tools. Go to bit.ly biz tips Mac problems and see how everyone's solving that. You can get free graphics at Oils Biz No Graphics, right? So how do I learn once I get in here? Like, where do I even go? You can click on units. There's one post that has everything you need to know. Welcome. Always look here before asking questions. Check it out. One post, easy peasy. Tag your team members here. I just joined. Now what? Zimmer system, 5-minute YouTube video. I have submitted every process we teach to compliance. Here's my compliance approvals. I literally go through here step by step. Got a question? Click here. Want to know about the Trifold brochure? Click here. Want to know how to edit any of our tools? Click here. Want to learn how to do it through Vistaprint? Click here. Want to learn how to do it through Sedgeta.com? Click here. Questions about make and takes? Click here. Labels? Click here. How to enroll in 60 seconds? Click here. Our FAQ system, our goodie bags, how to compensate a hostess or someone on your team that starts enrolling people. How do you help compensate them? Membership overview, how to structure vendor events, LRP love to solidify LRPs. How do I set up my Facebook groups and why? Are you not closing? Click here. How do I invite people? Click here. I already did a compliance. My favorite oils book is here. My business cards are here. Vistaprint is here. Want to save all my bit.lys in one place? Copy these babies and save them, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Announcements tab, your visual. Look at there, I got pictures for you. Got a question? Click here. You click the photo. Comment. Ask there. We make this so easy for you. Got a question about trifolds? Check it out. Everything you want to know about trifolds. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Now you learn from that, you want to work on setting up your groups for your customers like that. Get our FAQ system and get all the most frequently asked questions in a simple, organized space, right? So that the next time, get our builder FAQ. So the next time a builder says, what's power of 3 again? I am not answering that. That's in the builder FAQ, Susie Q. Go check it out, right? Keep it easy. Connie says, I did a class Friday and I have one calling me today to sign up. Yay. The other two I'm supposed to meet up with. Also used your Trifold one-on-one and signed up a natural solutions kit. Yay! Because she said, I know I'm going to get the rest. Love it. And she loved the goodie bag. Way to go, Connie, right? We have made this so simple, right? So we give you tons and tons of education. Don't be overwhelmed by all the free education and videos. All you need to know is get a Trifold, use the Trifold. Ask people about them. That's the 60-second enrollment. Stop yapping about all your products and about you. All they care about is them. They want to solve their problems. They don't want to hear 6 hours of your stories and testimonials, right? Yes, we can help you with that. Sign them up, right? It's that easy. You can't change their life if you don't get them enrolled. Jenny says, I have 30 minutes to teach a fast class at a Cairo office. No worries. Read Trifold, 60-second scripts, send them around bottles, and have a drawing. I like to, if I'm limited, right, and not going to be able to fit a make and take in there, I like to at least in the topical, aromatic, infernal section, I like to at least take a break and show them how to make one roller. Like this is one of the ways that we use them the most. Because you will follow the class checklist, Jenny. It's in the files tab, how to teach a class checklist, right? And at the beginning of class, you've already passed around the Yay Oils Happy Roller and told them why it's amazing, right? So they've already used an oil or roller. You can also do wild orange, right? And make sure you at least do that so they're not intimidated and thinking, I can't make a roller. And then do a drawing so you can collect their information and you can give away a happy roller or whatever. All right. I didn't realize there is a kit for realtors until I got your Trifold. There isn't a kit for realtors. If you read the Trifold, right, it's a build your own. So you're going to enroll them with the $35 membership and just add items to the cart. It's a realtor Trifold. You can build a kit for anything. Like I tell people I have a pain kit, right? Because you can say pain with deep blue pills. So I say I have a pain kit with our deep blue pain pills. And then it also includes everything else you need. It's $170. Would you like to go ahead and shall we order that? Right? It's LLD, deep blue pills, membership, Copaiba. Right? You can make your own, you can call anything a kit. All you do is add the 35. I've had to customize with people that want doTERRA but have another brand. Oh, Kathy, I just answered that, right? So know what some of your most, you're going to ask them, right? So you're going to help them. If people, sorry, I need to read Kathy's question. I've had to customize with people that want doTERRA but have another brand and are crossing over. How do you handle that, right? Because they probably already have like lemon, lavender, peppermint, frankincense. You're going to do the same thing, Kathy. You're going to do the 60-second enrollment and ask them what they want help with. Ask them what oils they already have, what their biggest concerns are. And then I can't answer that because I don't know what products they have. So the number one thing I would do is, let's see, no matter what company they're coming from, pick something simple. My new Trifold that's coming out for those in WWZD, everybody in WWZD gets it free, is going to help with this, right? So my new Trifold helps people enroll with everything except the oils. So it's either enrolling or LRP, etc. So this will help you when it comes out, Kathy. You'll be able to screen shoot the new Balanced Living Trifold. Again, it's not going to be for sale on my website. If you want it, you have to join WWZD. WWZD, you can sign up for it at lisazimmer.net/shop. You'll be able to screenshot that and say, what do we want to focus on the most outside of the oils? And so I would probably, for me, my knee-jerk reaction is to help. I would pretend they're already enrolled then, since they already have so many oils, and do what you would do next for a new member, right? So I help every new member get Lifelong Vitality Pack, hair care, skin care, and body care. So I would go that direction. Help them get yarrow palm. Nobody's going to have that. Help them get the things that they can't get anywhere else, and then standardize it so that that's your answer for anybody that already has oils, right? So mine would be, hey, everybody needs Lifelong Vitality Pack, yarrow palm, and hair care, right? How much PV is that? 95, 60, 155. So yeah, you're be right around $200. It'd be perfect. You got to ask them what they want and what they have to accomplish, just like you do in the 60-second enrollment. You're going to 60-second enrollment them, and instead of small kit or big kit, say, here's what I recommend and why. Lifelong Vitality Pack, it's going to change your life. It's guaranteed in 30 days to make you feel better, or you send it back. And yarrow palm, because every woman needs it, right? I use it for anti-aging, for skincare, helps produce collagen, helps my face look younger. I put it on my tongue and I've lost 11 pounds. Want to go ahead and order those? Right, Judy says, I got people enrolled. They have their oils, now what? Can you show us like you show the 60-second close? So you set an appointment, right? You enroll someone, and while you're enrolling them, hey, Susie Q, we want to set an appointment to talk in 7 to 10 days. Grab your calendar. You want to meet with me in person at 502 South Main, Eureka? Or do you want to do it over the telephone? What's more convenient for you? Let's talk over the telephone. Great. You email them, Judy. You email them, I have my oils now what plus recipes. You confirm your appointment time. You read through oils now what and recipes, and you help them. And then you add them and tag them in your FAQ system. If you don't have that, you can get that at lisazimmer.net/shop. You tag them in post 1, 2, and 3 that tells them what to do next. doTERRA now has like a 5 or 6 email series that goes out over 30 days after people enroll. So you don't have to send them a ton of emails. Send the one email confirming the appointment with I have my oils now what plus recipes. Immediately get a goodie bag in their hands, whether you hand it to them when they enroll or you immediately ship it out. That's it. It's that simple. I'm good with the close, says Judy. Not so great at following up. The fortune is in the follow-up. You can't have a business if you don't follow up with the folks. So find a way to follow up. Brenda says, I need to order Trifold. Yep. Yes, you do. Only issues I've had with debit cards is they have had 95% decline rate. Yeah, I've never had that problem. I get a lot of questions about focus. What would you recommend when you get this question? What do I recommend? I'm going to make you all answer this, right? So when someone says, I get a lot of questions about focus, what would you recommend when you get this question? Some say they don't have other issues, so they don't want a kit. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I thought you were asking about a member has a question about focus. So awesome. So you do the 60-second enrollment and they say they don't have other issues, so they don't want a kit. So what you want to do is use your Lisa Zimmer Make and Take sensory solutions, because focus is not a one fix wonder, right? So if you get a lot of questions for that, Shannon, you're going to screen shoot the Trifold panel of the kit, the Trifold panel of how to enroll. You can do it in one screenshot because they're side by side on the PDF. I did that on purpose, right? So one screenshot of the kit, that screenshot the Sensory Solutions handout and say you do want a kit, you just don't realize it yet. Here's why. Focus is not a one oil wonder. You want to get a kit. Send them the Sensory Solutions handout and help them enroll with the kit. Maria says, which app are you suggesting these days? Whatever one trips your trigger. So I do EOE books right now. Not sure what the 1972 is about. Well, these questions were really far behind. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is a good question. Lita says, the Trifold does not have the Family Essentials kit on it. Doesn't need to. Do you recommend a picture of a Family Essentials kit too? No, you don't need that clip to the Trifold. Small bottle kit, big bottle kit, right? You can simply point to the Home Essentials and say, we have this top 10 kit in small bottles for $150. I did that on purpose. You don't want more than 3 kits on that Trifold because then you're confusing them and they can't make a decision. It's a lot easier to say the 275 kit with the top 10 oils also comes in a small bottle version with no diffuser for 150 than it is to have family essentials, home essentials, and natural solutions, and try to explain. If they say, do you have one with a diffuser? Then try to remember what's in the Aroma Touch kit. You're not going to be able to remember off the top of your head, right? So that's why it's Aroma Touch, Home Essentials, Natural Solutions, because it's smarter. It's more efficient. You can say the top 10 kit for 275 also comes in small bottle for 150, which you're more comfortable with. All right, get a lot of the same questions over and over. So any tips on Facebook classes? Yep, just do them. Go live when you can because it boosts your algorithms and it grabs more people that way. So I go live every week with oils education at noon on Thursdays, Central Standard Time on Yay Oils Public Education. Need to work on follow-up. It scares me. Don't let it scare you. All you're doing is helping people. There's nothing that I hate more than buying something or wanting to buy something and the salesperson doesn't follow up with me. Oh, it makes me mad. I should not have to work to buy your product, right? So change your mindset on follow-up, folks, all right? I, the customer who is giving you money to buy stuff, or you're wanting to take my money to buy stuff, should not have to do the work for you to buy your product. You should be at my feet, following up, helping me, right? Don't make me do the work. You do the work. Help me, right? So think differently about follow-up. Someone was asking, oh, okay, I get it. So someone was asking if difficulty, Cami says she has difficulty when people can't afford a kit. All right, so the second part of the 60-second enrollment, for those that respond with 150, 275 is not in my budget. No problem, Susie Q. We have a mini starter kit. Tell me what your budget is. They almost always respond with $50 to $75. 99% of the time people respond with $50 to $75. Tell me what your budget is and I'll fit as much as I can of that into that budget. $50 to $75. Awesome. We have a mini intro kit, which is totally going to help you get started out with those things. It's $55 plus tax and shipping, so it'll be right around 60 bucks. Does that sound good? Should we go ahead and order that? They don't even ask what's in it, right? And they don't need to know what's in it because it means absolutely nothing to them. Now, if they ask what's in it, tell them, right? It's lemon, lavender, peppermint, right? And that's all they need to know. They can't get it. They can't get started. They can't work with me and they can't get the deal if they don't do that, right? It's the intro kit, lemon, lavender, peppermint, and membership. Thanks, Connie. Connie, help me answer that. Connie says, Lisa has a great essentials list that shows how they can sign up for $35 and get the $20 starter kit for $55 plus tax, right? It's not broken out in itemized form. They don't need it to be itemized for them. That's just you oversharing information that they don't need to know, right? And so, like Connie was saying, it's $55 plus tax and shipping. So that is a $10 handout on lisazimmer.net/shop called Essentials Enrollment, I think it's called, or I don't know what it's called. Let's look. Let's go look at my website. We're on a roll today. LisaZimmer.net. All right, so if you're on my website and you're having any trouble navigating it, relax. It's really easy, right? The left-hand side of my screen, this is LisaZimmer.net, is if you're wanting to get started with oils. You're all in the business, so that's not you. So you go to the right side, is to tear your business, click here. Are you a wellness advocate? I've created this system for you. These are instant downloads, no returns, no refunds, no exchanges. We do not have any unhappy customers, so I'm not worried about that scaring you away. For Trifolds, FAQs, and other tools, click here. For our Make and Think handouts, click here. So for the handout that's going to help you enroll people Here it is, $55 intro kit enrollment handout. Other countries can buy this. You just edit it with a free PDF editor, okay? So it teaches you how to help people enroll, right, with the intro kit, and then it gives you a list of products that they get for free, and it tells them how to use the lemon, lavender, peppermint. No, we don't show everything in detail. Our products have become so popular. When we do, people are stealing them. Right, so have confidence, it works. All right. Kathy says, someone told me it is against company policy to have classes and charge people to make roller balls, etc. Kathy, just go to, right? I just showed everybody how to do this. Just go to this Facebook group, Lisa Zimmer, Essential Oils is Tips. Click on units or announcements, doesn't matter which one, and read compliance, right? I have the letters there for you to read all by yourself. So you just click on compliance. I've submitted every process we teach to compliance, and they are all approved in writing. Click it. There you go. There's the letters for compliance. You can read them all by yourself. You do not have to ask anybody anything. We have it all here for you, babe. If you do it different than what we recommend, then yeah, it probably goes against compliance. You do it the way that we teach. I'm just reading your questions here. I love it how you all are helping each other. That's where you're going to learn the most, and that's how you know you're starting to get it, when you feel confident answering other people's questions. Same thing's going to start happening in your own Facebook groups for your members, right? They're going to start answering questions for each other, and that's how you know they're building confidence. So Linda says, what do you say if you're calling to follow up and you go to voicemail? You just tell them what you're calling up for. Hey, this is Linda. I met you at blah, 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 blah. Looking forward to chatting with you. Give me a call back and let's set up and let's chat. I don't know. It depends on the situation, right? So you got to reiterate how you know them, etc. Just leave a voicemail. Pretend you leave a voicemail for your sister, your daughter, your brother, your cousin, your butcher. Just tell people. Everybody's got to stop being scared of everything. What's the worst that can happen? They say no. So they can't say no if you don't even call them. They can't say yes if you don't even call them. All right, we are way over on time today, but I will go through these comments and do my best to answer some throughout the week here. So Christiana says, seriously, WWZD has been amazing. It's my first session, and I already have 3 new enrollments and my first 2 phone enrollments. Yay! All right, so if you have not gotten in our WWZD, we are doing great with it. Cheryl says, May for another WWZD. Yikes. Yep. So if you're not in the WWZD, you need to get in this one. We're going to leave it open to give you plenty of time to work the steps and get caught up, because everybody's having hugely successful results. All right. Thanks, everybody. Judy says, can we order your handouts in a bundle? We do not have a bundle. We do them separately. We were going to do a bundle, and the very first day, people said, well, I already bought this one. Can I get my money? I don't have time for that. So no bundles. Just order your tools individually off of the website. Christiana, Trifold, yes, that handout got us an enrollment at our last class. Yay. So that's the handout itself only costs $10, but I call it the $55 intro handout. Awesome sauce. Order our products one at a time off of our website, and that is lisazimmer.net/shop. We're here to help you. You do not have to spend a fortune on our tools. I love tools, toys, anything to make my business simpler. All you absolutely positively need to get started is our Trifold. It's $20. It's a download. Download it, print as many as you want forever, edit it yourself forever. You don't have to rebuy it if you edit it yourself. We don't give free updates moving forward. We sent one free update in 2018. If you did not get the free update for your original Trifold, message me. No free updates after that, right? Doterra is going to make changes once or twice a year, and we did not include that in our $20 pricing. We wanted to keep it super cheap. Learn how to edit them. It's super simple, and you'll be able to use that $20 Trifold forever. And then 60-second enrollment, that's free. Learn that script, right? And make and take, get the essentials. So for 45 bucks, you can rebuild your business and start becoming a better teacher, simpler, more duplicatable, start doing phone enrollments, and not just get enrollments at class. Most of my team doesn't even have time to teach classes because they work so much and have so many kids. They do most of their enrollments, 60-second enrollments, with a Trifold or over the telephone. And so start becoming super, super good at enrolling simply, easier. Make this job easy so anyone can do it. All right, I hope everyone has a good day. Happy oiling. Bye.